Hello there. It is 91 degrees at nearly 3 a.m. in Phoenix. Does that seem warm to you? It's still warm. And we're heading, like I said, to the 115, 120 area over the weekend. Do you know Larry Burkett? He wrote the book Your Money Matters, and he started Christian Financial Concepts. Before Dave Ramsey before Tom Barrett, this was the voice you would go to. And recently, I heard him on James Dobson replay, and it's been a good almost 20 years since he's been gone. But Larry Burkett, and I didn't meet him in person, was one of the premier um, people to tell you how to manage your money in a godly way, in a biblical manner. Now, some of the things from the show, Jim Dobson's show today, God's View of Money, is he had a profound statement today. I'm trying to find what I did with that. Unfortunately, I put that, let's see here. Trying to find, there's two quotes I want to get from, because he had he had a whole show of profound things to say, but these two stood out. Let me see if I can find them for you.
Remarkably, if you go through the New Testament,
Oops, sorry.
you find it.
I'm trying to get it there for you. Let's see, right about here. Okay. Oops. Because Jim asked him a question there.
We've got the Word now. We've got the Bible that you say, and I agree, has all these principles of financial management in it. But why are Christians so ignorant of it? It hasn't been taught. The place that it should be taught, obviously, is in the church. The church ought to be the basic platform for teaching all biblical principles. And then they ought to be gearing the parents to teach those principles to their children. What a shame it is that we put out children today who are absolutely financially ignorant. They do not even know how to balance a checkbook. They don't know how to buy a life insurance policy, or buy an automobile, what kind of interest rates to pay, how much money they can afford to spend. And yet you and I both know everybody is going to be faced with those decisions. All right, let's take.
I can tell you, as a pastor in Bible college, they didn't teach any of this stuff, and it may shock the young people today, because this is a whole generation. You wonder, gee, what was the church doing back then? That's a good question. There were so many things that were not taught. Here's another good quote that he had to say. Right.
Those people who are the most concerned about being out of God's will never are. Those people who are not concerned about being out of God's will already are.
Those are two good things to think about. So, definitely you want to sit down and teach your kids not only biblical concepts, because everything Larry Burkett taught was from the Bible, but how to manage their money, should there still be a future. If not, you won't need to worry about it. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding. Cast all your cares upon Him. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Have a wonderful evening.